8 regions will travel to ESPN's Wide World of Sports August 2nd through the 7th for the 2nd annual All-American Games presented by Boomba. Today, we reveal our Southeast regional roster. Welcome to the Hall of Fame Studios in Kissimmee, Florida. I'm Kristen Bedard, joined by USSSA's Vice President of National Events, Mr. Matt Trebuchan. Now, Matt, for the athletes who are about to hear their names called, what type of honor is it to be added to this roster?
Well, KB, if you think about it, each region's comprised of about 6 or 7 states. So if you're chosen as one of the 15 players on your regional roster, that makes you one of the top 15 players in a 6 or 7 state area. That's pretty honorable.
Well, let's start announcing these names and congratulate those who have made the team. We'll start with our 9 and unders. In the outfield, we have Ethan Sorowick. Now, he's our overall top performer out of Gulfport, Mississippi. Now, Ethan is a strong-armed, lightning-fast fielder that can track the ball down. He's joined by Wesley Alig and Brennan Siegler. Moving to the infield, we'll start with another top performer out of Missouri City, Texas. It's Theron Nicholas. Now, he has a big presence in the field and at the plate. He's joined by Cade Betchler, Jace Hyde, Jack Wagner, Ross Felder, and Vinny Cano. Pitching, we have Joshua Coe, Reed Nicolau, Mason Bordellin, and Landon Victorian. And behind the plate, we have Tyler Bullard and Reed Kent.
For the 10 and under team, in the outfield, we'll start with a top performer out of Sherwood, Arkansas, Robert Umfleet. Robert is a Mike Trout type tracker that covers a lot of real estate. He'll be joined by John Emmendorfer and Chase Ambrose. On the infield, Jacob Mabey, Hudson Maddox, Cade Anderson, J. Isaac Alamo, Brody Walker, and Logan Hope. Pitching, our overall top performer from Perkinston, Mississippi, Peyton DeWitt. Peyton's a hard-throwing righty with great separation and command. He also swings the lumber with authority. He's joined by M. Dean, Joseph Blakeney, and our lone female, Anna Rivera. I personally got to see Anna's workout in Houston, and I was greatly impressed. Doing the catching will be Moselle Little and Boston Lee.
Moving to our 11 and under roster, in the outfield we have Jonathan Anderson, Jacob Morrow, and Hunter Barnes. On the infield, we have Magnus Miller, our overall top performer out of Corpus Christi, Texas. Now, he has cat-like reflexes and a strong backhand. Excellent 11-year-old range. He's joined by Reed Carroll, William Rogers, Brett Blankenship, Logan Forsythe, and Patrick Miller. Pitching, we'll start with the top performer out of Mercedes, Texas. It's Nicholas Solis. Now, Nicholas has way above average velocity with excellent command. His other pitchers are Grant Landry and Colby Webb. Catching, we have Colin Daniels, Ethan Frey, and Jackson Bilbray.
For the 12 and under Southeast roster, we'll start in the outfield with a top performer, Keegan Allen. Keegan possibly has the strongest 12-year-old arm around and possibly the strongest 12-year-old bat. He'll be joined by Blaine Toll and Braden Montgomery. On the infield, Tanner Witt, Hayden Campbell, John Ramos, Grant DeVessery, Landon Hayes, and Easton Hood. Doing the pitching, our overall top performer from Rogers, Arkansas, Peyton Allen. Peyton's a hard-throwing, attack-style pitcher with an understanding of how to get hitters out. He'll be joined by Zach Crawford and Trevor Durr. Behind the dish, Briggs Rutter, Kevin Zaho, and Christopher Keene.
Moving to our 13 under roster in the outfield, we have Matthew Bim, Krill Gussman, Tyler Murphy, and Thaddeus Bishop. On the infield, we'll start with our overall top performer out of Arkansas. It's Caden Wallace. Caden has a big stick and he knows how to use it. Not afraid of any at-bat situation. He's joined by Will Gross, Ben Wilcoxon, Joseph Saucier, Jamison Otts, and Luke Hinman. Pitching, we'll start with another top performer out of Arkansas. It's Louis Sassiatori. Now, he's an 80-plus gasser. Need I say more? He's joined by Dalton Porter and Austin Thiles. Catching, we have William Howe and Beckett Vine.
Wrapping up the Southeast rosters, our 14 and under division. In the outfield, Joseph Gagliano, Isaac Jones, and Braden Seitz. On the infield, Robert Charles Trevino, Benny Clinton, Jacob Swafentes, Christopher McLaughlin, William Ross, and Nathaniel Garcia. Pitching, one of our top performers from Van Buren, Arkansas, Carson Cox. Carson's a textbook lefty with awesome movement and command. He's joined on the bump by Ray Castro, Jacob Cervantes, and Blake Dillmore. Behind the dish, our overall top performer from Arkansas, John Austin Hoskin, a power-hitting catcher with a lightning pop time. I can't wait to see runners challenge this hoss. And he's joined by Avery Thomas.
Congratulations to all of the athletes who were named to the Southeast Regional roster. Now athletes, remember, these were just your primary and secondary positions that you tried out for. This does not necessarily reflect the positions that you'll be playing at the All-American Games later this summer. Well, that's going to do it for Matt and I from the Hall of Fame Studios. We'll see you on the field.